Hard to be in a bad mood on a day like today, but I find myself having a bit of a case of the Mondays because a piece of my childhood is going away forever. After more than 70 years, Toys R Us is done. In fact, today they're auctioning off most of their locations across the world, and it's got me bummed out. It was more than Toy Store. In fact, it was the first song I ever memorized. Remember the commercial theme song? Heck, if this was the late 80s, I could probably get people on the streets to sing along with me. I got an idea. Aha! Magic. Okay, I'll start, and I'll be honest, because I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. Woo!
I don't want to grow up, because I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got the best for so much less, it'll really flip your lid.
From bikes to trains to video games.
And it's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz.
I don't want to grow up, cause maybe if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
More games, more toys, oh boy!
I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
Wow! People all remembered it. I had to teach the lyrics to almost no one. I do want to mention the founder, Charles Lazarus. He passed away just last month, 94 years old. Unfortunately, it was right after they announced that this U.S. operations were going to have to shut down. It kind of broke my heart for him. It was his baby. He actually started the chain in 1948. He was just 25 years old. It was a post-war baby boom. He said, hey, people are going to be having babies. They're going to need stuff. Let's do this.
Toys.
And a fun fact about that jingle that everybody seems to remember, it was written in 1982 by a woman named Linda Kaplan Thayer, and co-writing credit goes to best-selling author
James Patterson.
James Patterson. That James Patterson. He was her boss at an ad agency. They wrote that jingle together and expected it to just be like a one-off and not what it became for decades. So
That's literally one of the greatest jingles of all time.
absolutely, unquestionably, yeah. We're gonna sit out here. We're gonna enjoy the sunshine. Think of Toys R Us, and we'll think it in. We'll send it in to you, Jordan. I don't want to grow up.
Yeah,
Now I
me
just want to
either.
get toys. It's like on my mind. All right, ladies and gentlemen, maybe we can ask the real-life fairy godmother
we have
for
one.
toys.
That's right. We have one with us. Michaela Daly, thanks so much for being with us. She's a junior at Auburn's Mountain View High School, and she launched what's called the Fairy Godmother Project. So yeah, the toys thing, it could happen, but right now we're talking about dresses, right?
Yes.
Prom dresses.
Yep.
Tell us about your project.
So pretty much we're collecting dresses, suits, shoes, jewelry, and we pretty much give them to students who can't afford to go to prom, really dream to, and we're planning on getting restaurants to come and get like free and reduced dinners and all that, and we're collecting, we're going to have some people do their nails and hair and makeup, and we're going to have transportation. It's going to be fun.
That's awesome. I like, how did you come up with this idea?
Yeah, I grew up like collecting prom dresses, and I always forced my friends to wear them. Whenever they came over, they probably hate me for that, but
So you just had a thing for prom dresses?
Yeah,
you just had a
wow.
thing. Okay.
It's just a thing.
And then how did it transition?
So since I got into high school, I started to go to all the dances and have fun with all that. And then a lot of my friends were like, oh, I can't go because I can't afford them. And so I would like give them my dresses. And then I found out, I started to think about everybody else who can't afford to go. And so I thought that I should help them just so they can have fun and make their dream come true.
And the dresses are just one thing. You mentioned, you know, restaurants possibly participating, but there's seamstress is involved as well,
yes,
right?
There is. This amazing lady, Chris Onishi, she works at the Auburn School District for Auburn Mountain View Theater Company, which I'm involved in, so she really works her magic. He'll make them fit perfectly no matter what.
So now this idea of collecting prom dresses, just because you had a passion for it, is now helping others. Are you like accepting donations now too for people to help out?
If you have any donations or anything, you can email me at the Fairy Godmother Project Auburn@gmail.com.
Nice.
Or if you don't want to email, you can go on Facebook at the Fairy Godmother Project Auburn WA, or on Instagram Fairy Godmother Project Auburn.
Okay, but
So,
the email
yes.
was fairygodmotherproject@gmail.com.
Yes.
And what do you need right now? Is there anything you need?
We're accepting anything, whether it's dresses, suits, jewelry, shoes,
I was going to
anything.
ask you guys stuff too, not just dresses, but you
Yeah, we're getting guy stuff.
Because it is stressful. I mean, both guys and girls having to get the right attire,
And
look swab.
I know, and you know what I'm wondering about this, because, you know, it's been that long since I went to prom, but it's been a few years. And how expensive is it? What's the average, when you think about, you know, you and your friends, how much is it costing on average to go to a prom?
Well,
between everything you pay for?
It depends. So I go to I don't get the fancy dresses, but I go to like different thrift stores sort of to get the fancy dresses. But for the Fairy Godmother project, I've only spent about $15 for a few dresses, and the rest have just been all donations. But it depends on everything.
But if you're not using the Fairy Godmother project prom, is it hundreds?
It could definitely be. My friend got a dress. I was about 200.
It's pricey. I'm talking for
It's
a
not
guy,
cheap.
for a girl too. I mean, so you're doing great work.
Thank
you
you.
so much. Great
Of
idea.
course.
Love that you're taking your passion into something forward-thinking in our community. So really great to have you on.
Thank you.
Game changer.
Game changer.
Michaela Daly, thank you so
Yes.
much for joining us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Time now for the producer's pick. Hey, Steph.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm back here just kind of keeping time of the show, and I actually, we just saw the big surprise with Michelle announcing the news that she's expecting a baby, and when Michelle first started out at King, she worked for a couple years on the morning show, so I had to give our morning ladies a little heads up, and they wanted to be part of this, so they recorded this special message just for Michelle.
So we are so excited for you, Michelle. Michelle! Finally, little baby.
We are so excited. We cannot wait to give you so much unsolicited advice. It's going to make your head spin.
I already have my favorite book, Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You'll Go.
Oh my goodness, and what to expect. Actually, we've got some better ones than that. And just so you know, I'm telling the whole world right now, we are throwing you the baby shower.
Yes, of course. No dibs on that, okay? And I already have a gift that's coming your way. No, not telling. Yes, I do. I'm not telling. You have to wait for it anyway. Congratulations. We could not be more thrilled, right?
So happy for you. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I love you so much.
Congratulations.
I don't know about the baby shower part. I almost took that part out, but I let them go with it, so we'll see.
Can I show you guys something real quick? So Amity gave me this a long time ago because she knew we were going through IVF. It's my fertile turtle, and I've kept it with me. Oh,
entire
that's
time.
so sweet. The fertile turtle, my fertile turtle.
That's the best.
That's awesome.
That's the best day. That's the best day.
That morning crew, they seem like so much fun. You guys,
I love-
guess you bond a lot when you're doing those early hours together.
Of course.
Yeah, you're going to have morning show hours again soon enough. You just won't be working. You'll just be at home.
Yes.
Doing bottles. Yeah.
That was so sweet of Joyce and Amity.
Oh, yeah, you can take it.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I hope you're watching. I don't know if they are. They might be sleeping.
I know, right?
All right, so we've got a lot more coming up on the other side of the break. I don't know what it is about kids feeling like
it
giving
says right
back,
there.
A new game changer. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Middle school student saying you're too cool to be cold. Our high five next.